Welcome again to Bent Out of Shape, your do-it-yourself resource for metal art. I'm Dan, Sue's behind the camera. Today we want to talk about stocking the shop with something that we use a lot of, it's wire. It doesn't matter if you're making muskrats or if you're making these crazy little shovel guys, we use a lot of wire. Twisted, braided, you name it. So I'm going to give a couple demos here on how we get to this point. And here's, well, Sue's going to show you the braids there, how we stockpile those. But the two types of wire we use most is number 9 wire. It's pretty heavy stuff. And then number 12 wire. So here we've got a selection of number 9 wire, different lengths. It just makes life a whole lot easier. But I'm going to cut a piece of number 9 wire. And I'm going to show you why we use it. So we're going to twist this. This is just 1/2-inch drill with a piece of shaft with a nut welded on there. Just a homemade contraption to twist it. May not be for everybody, but it works for me. So all we're doing is creating the look of a spring, but it's not a spring. That's the difference. I'm going to have to get a vice grip here. Let's see. Just a little bend. Should come right off. So you get this, and we have a lot of these stockpiled too. With a spring, you can't bend it. It's going to spring back to that position. So with this, you bend it, you can bend it any which way you want and it'll stay there. So this, and it's easy to weld, it's not coated, it's just good stuff for that. And then when we want to stretch it out, we'll stretch it out a lot of times and we'll make these. These will be our stems for our leaves. We just pre-cut everything as much as possible. We just take this and stretch it out to the desired profile you're looking for. I mean, you can stretch it almost straight out again if you want, but you just go like 3 feet long or something like that. And put it on the pile. It seems like you can never have enough of that stuff bent up ahead of time. So now I'm going to show you another thing we do to make those braids that Sue showed you over there. So I just cut a piece of wire. And cut it in half. And normally my dad does this. He'll cut it, he'll straighten it out. I mean, you can do whatever length you want as long as the pieces are straight. We're just gonna clamp a couple of 3-footers in there. Straighten them out as close as possible. And I didn't get too good. My aim isn't what it used to be. You always want them the same length when you start out. And you put them in your little jigger here. And then you just twist it.
What is the jig made of?
This is just a washer with a couple holes in it, with a bolt welded to it. And you just go to the desired profile you're looking for. I mean, there's nothing set in stone. You pull that off. A lot of times you can nip that off for storage purposes, but that is what you got right here on this guy for his hair and his beard. It's as simple as that. Very tough to paint this just because of the way it's twisted. It's always going to rust. So you typically are going to use this in a rusty situation. So the only other thing I want to show you with wire is these things. Get from your local farm store or fence supplier. It's something to do with fencing. I guess I don't know exactly what it is, but it's got a nice twist, and we cut them up into this size normally, and we use them for flower centers also. Oh, I got a whole pail of them. Here you go. We use them like this. So You can never have enough stuff like that sitting around your shop if you're going to get into metal art and do flowers. So hopefully that gives you some creative ideas, and I'm sure there's a million other ways to twist wire, but this is what we use. So if you like our content here and you like the ideas, please subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.